this. I got it from a friend, so
Good
I'm
for
not
you.
used to this book.
Yes, that's why. And when you have an Isidore, even how it's on the page is a little different sometimes, and that sort of throws you off. But as we discovered from Cindy, this is an extra handy dandy. It gives us a lot of information that even the other ones don't give us as far as reading is concerned. Okay, I'm going to read, and then I'm going to ask you to read. Avinu Sheba Shamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'Goalo, Barech et Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Tzmichat Geulatenu, Hagen Aleha Bevrat Chastecha, Ufros Aleha Sukat Shlemecha, Ushlach Orcha Ve'amidcha Verosheha Sareha, excuse me, Ve'yoatzeha V'tagnem Be'etza Tova Milfanecha. Now, if you look, you see it's Mi Lifanecha. If you have the red book, if you look on top and you see Yisrael and the difference between Mi Lifanecha, it's bigger and bolder. Chazek et Yidei Megina Eretz Kochenu, V'hanchilem Eloheinu Yeshua, V'ateret Nitzachon Tatrem, V'natata Shalom Ba'aretz, V'simchat Olam V'yoshveha, V'nomar Amen. Okay. Avinu Sheba Shemayim. Either give me the root or of each of the word or what it means. Either one. Avinu and Sheba Shemayim. Yes, Faye?
Our Father. Avinu is our Father. Sheba Shemayim is who's in heaven.
Good. Right. Av or Abba, if you've heard people say that. We talk about Avinu a lot because it's our Father. It's one of the ways we refer to God. We refer to him as our King, our Father, our God. But that's also, it's Avinu. Sheba and the word Shamayim in the heavens. That is in the heavens. Ba is in. So that, just so you know, who you're addressing this prayer to. Do I have a volunteer? You can read part or all, depending on how you want to be. Okay, Faye, you can read part or all, however you feel.
You know, I used to be in our synagogue's choir, and we used to sing this. There's a beautiful melody to it. Yeah.
Yes, it is very pretty, actually. I go on the I go on the 12 o'clock women's Makom B'Yachad, and we started reading this prayer, and there is somebody that sings it, and it's very pretty. I agree.
Okay.
Geraldine, is it Geraldine? Geraldine. Who sings it?
Oh, yeah, I don't know if she was the one that sang it or not. I don't remember. But it was really beautiful. I have to say, we do not sing it in our shul, but it is very beautiful. But I don't think they sing the whole. I don't know if they sing the whole thing. It's a song, but it is very pretty. Everything sounds nice when you sing it, I think. But anyway, now we're reading.
Okay.
Unless you want to sing, if you feel inspired to sing, that's okay too. I just can't do it.
I can't remember the tune because the shul we belong to now, they don't sing it either. So
yeah.
Avinu Sheba Shamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'Goalo, Borech et Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Tzmichat Geulatenu, Hagen Aleha Be'avrat Chastecha, Ufros Aleha Sukat Shlomecha, Ushlach Orcha V'Amidcha L'Rosheha, Sareha V'Yoatzeha, V'Tachnem Be'etza Tova Milfanecha, Chazek et Yedei Meginei Eretz Kodshenu, V'hanchilem Eloheinu Yeshua, V'ateret Nitzachon Ta'atrem, V'natata Shalom Ba'aretz, V'simchat Olam L'yoshveha, V'nomar Amen.
Great. And also, obviously, we should know what it says, V'nomar, and we say Amen. to be, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but the Shva, I don't want us to go crazy about one way or the other, because actually there was some that you read incorrectly, but it doesn't really matter. The only reason I know that is because I was looking and trying to notice the bold ones. We
Well,
don't
see,
have to go crazy about it. We try to read it
this,
as what?
I have the full Sim Shalom, and
Yeah.
I don't see the difference in mine. I can't
In the
see.
Shva, there is no difference. It's only in the left shlem. The difference, I'll tell you what the difference in this, that what this one shows, and as soon as I find a word that has it in it, I will let you know. The kamatz katan and the kamatz gadol are different in this. As soon as if you go to,
See that here either.
okay, yes, if you go to milfanecha is the last word, and it says chazek et yidei migine eretz kodshenu. Look at the kodshenu. It will be a line and a dot,
Oh, the
not a
line,
T.
yeah, Coach Shana, okay, all right. Mhm.
That's the O sound as opposed to the A sound.
Oh my goodness, now I see it.
See, it's very, once you know that it's there, it's very exciting, because
Oh,
it definitely,
Yeah, I swear to you, I did not see.
I didn't know, and I've been using this book. We weren't using it in the shul that I'm in, but we'd been using for a number of years in my other shul, and I didn't notice about the Shva until Cindy pointed it out. She was
Wow,
also, part of it is she was using them, but that makes it a lot easier, because you know when it's supposed to be the kamatz gadan or the kamatz gadol, whether it's
right.
A or O, and it really shows you in the
It's Coach.
book. Right. You see the
How
difference?
how are you supposed to know that from Sim Shalom?
Which in the Sim Shalom, we did discuss this before, but it's okay. In the Sim Shalom, it's a line and a dot.
Okay, and in your
For
book,
the Kamatz Katan, and just looks like a little T for the Gadol. So it's when it's just looks like a little T, it's an ah sound, and when it looks like a line and a dot, it's the O sound. In the red book, in the left
Yeah.
shalem,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
the middle, it's not separated, but the middle part is much longer.
Wow, I did not see that.
I don't understand.
I don't know why they don't point it out, because it makes it so much easier when you know about it, and people don't know, and you don't realize, and so you can't benefit from it. But see, now we can benefit from it. Okay, Faye, and you'll notice it.
Yeah.
Now you'll notice it. It's not something you didn't notice before, but now you'll notice the difference.
Yeah, it took me a while to see it. Yeah, but I do see it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank
Good.
you.
Good. Anybody else would like to read this, or we can go to something else? Judi, Judi Frank, sorry.
Okay, I try. You know, at our synagogue, I just want to say, we say this prayer every Shabbos.
Right.
Okay, and I guess they do it at most, I don't know, but we do it. And
that's why I added it. First of all, I
Right.
added it because we just came back from Israel, so I feel a little connection.
Yeah, well,
reason,
like I said, we do it.
and the reason I added it also is because a lot of the other prayers, at least for me, I learned them, and I'm used to saying them, Shema, whatever. And this is fairly new for me to be reading it out loud, and so to make it feel comfortable, that's why I added it today.
Okay, so most of the people that get up to read it say it in English, and then we have several people that are fluent in Hebrew, so they say it in Hebrew, and I just I don't know, I'm not super comfortable, so I'd love to be able to do it in Hebrew one day, but
that's why we're here.
that's right. So to get my comfort level up.
Exactly. And I actually think also, because I mean, all of our prayers many of them can be read in English and Hebrew. Certainly if it's silently, it could be read whatever you want. But I just feel like if we're reading the prayer for Israel, and the language of Israel is Hebrew, that it would be nice if we could read it in Hebrew.
Exactly. I mean, I agree. So
we'll practice. Okay. So Judi, it's
okay.
up to you.
Avinu Shabbat Shemayim, Sur Yisrael, V'go alo,
Good.
Bara et Medinat Yisrael. Reshit Zimchat Go al Tenu.
No, go
Okay.
You say it
What?
1 minute. I just go latino. See, it's the 3 dots underneath.
Gula Tenu.
Good.
Hagain. Allah ha ba'avrat has.
Remember, look at the 3 dots when it looks like a triangle. It's an S sound.
Okay.
So when it's the 3 dots, it's aleha the evrat, the E. It's the S sound, the 3 dots in a triangle.
Okay, now I lost my place.
Okay,
Kasta Uvrosh.
no, step back. I want you to go back again. It might be part of the book, as obviously these are all very small. The 3 dots is an not an The T is an So it's the Evrat Chastecha.
Evrat Kastecha.
Good.
Uvros.
Yes.
Alaha. Aleha.
Good.
Sub. I can't do the sub.
3 dots on an angle is a oo sound.
Subat. Shalom ma. Ushlach.
Ooh. Yes, good. Okay.
Urucha.
No.
Mita.
No. Wait a minute. You can do it, but you have to really be careful because the vowels are not correct. Okay, it's shlomecha. That was perfect. Ushlach orecha. Okay.
Oracha.
Am I in the right place or did I jump up? Where are you? Maybe I moved.
At the beginning of 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth line.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. You start wherever you want.
Va'amitecha.
Good.
Larasha.
That's the one you have to get. The 3 dots in a triangle are not it's
Okay.
The Rasheha.
So it's okay.
It has that other line down next to it, which might confuse you. But it's the 3 dots are always
Sariha.
No, the 3 dots. The 3 dots.
Sareha.
Perfect. That's exactly right.
Saha.
Good.
Batach name. Eitza.
Good.
Hova.
Yes.
Melfanecha. Chazeh. Et Yadei Migine.
Good.
Eretz.
Good.
Kad Shenu. Kad
Shenu.
Oh, Ko.
You see it, Faye? The Code Shenu?
Yes.
Ana.
Then not Ata.
Hana. Vahana.
Oh, I'm in the wrong. My eye moved. Lame. Sorry, I moved. My eye moved down the line. Lame. And we lost Judi.
Right. Eloheinu. Yeshua. Terra.
Teret. Good.
Natsachon,
Good.
Ta'at, Ram,
Right.
Venata, Ta, Shalom, Be'eretz,
No,
Be'eret.
but aretz. That's an see the
Be'eretz.
difference between, look at the first vowel, the second vowel, and the third vowel. First two the same.
Be'eretz.
Good. Yes.
Vasim Echat,
Good.
Olam,
Yeah. Yes.
Lo Shuva,
Yosh.
Shuva, Ha, Beno, Mi, what is it? Mar,
Good.
Beno
Again,
Mar,
we're just read the last next to last word. You read it
Beno
correctly, but you didn't read
Beno Mer,
Vino
Amen.
Mark.
Beno
Amen.
Mar,
Good.
Amen.
Amen.
I'm not ready to read yet.
It's okay. Practice, 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 practice. Okay. You can look back. You can read it and if somebody does read it in your shul out in Hebrew, you can look at it and really read it to yourself.
Right,
And that you
right,
don't even have to feel
right.
like you have to read it out.
And
so you can know. That's the problem. But you don't hear it regularly. It's
well,
it's
I
obviously
do,
much
but
harder.
I just
Yeah.
but actually
You just have to,
more people read
the
it in English
problem with
than Hebrew, so you know.
right. And the problem with a lot of us is the vowels. The consonants seem to come easier. I
Oh,
know
sure, but
part
the
of it is
vowels.
because I think they're so small. Might be part of it. They're also not so different. They're either T's, they're either dot, how many dots, line, how many.
So if I practice it by myself, I really don't know if I'm reading it correctly. So I have to practice it with someone that really knows Hebrew. So
and there are plenty of people that'd be more than happy to do that. And also,
yeah, I know. I have some friends that are,
I'm sure they would be more than thrilled to have to
Right,
work with
right.
you. So please,
do you
that's
have
the only
something? I just want to. I don't mean to
Sure.
interrupt, but do you have something that shows the different vowels? Like, do you have a chart or anything, or no?
Yeah, I will
you can
try to
send
get
us?
that. I had it at
With the
one point.
different sounds and stuff. So that would
Yeah,
help.
I actually tried to do it. I will check and see it before next week.
That would be great. That would be helpful.
Yep. Yep.
Judy, are we going through this one more time?
Yes. Would you like to read, Arlene?
I'm gonna try it after you did it. I could not do it after Fran did. Faye.
Yeah.
Was it Faye? Faye was Faye's phenomenal. I was debating whether to do it or not. I didn't want to put Faye.
But after I struggled, you can do it.
I didn't want Faye to have
to
endure
it's
this.
Good. Honestly, we're on all different levels, and some people read.
I'm going to try a little of it, and I understand what's happening with Judi because I think I need to get my eyes adjusted also. So
the vowels are not easy.
I'll try. I'm going to try.
Good. You have to be brave in this class. There's no stars for people that don't try.
Avinu Shemayim, or Yisrael.
Wait. I think you did this last time too. The difference between an ayin and a tzadi.
Sor.
Sor.
What does sor mean? Sor.
Rock, I think.
Okay. Rock of it. Sor Israel.
There's another word too, but it's the strong. Yeah.
Okay. Sor Israel. Vigo alo.
Good.
Rech. Et Medinat Israel. Re seat. Mi chat.
Good.
Gulatenu.
Just 1 second, since you're reading so well, I can correct you. It's geula. There's a do dots have a sound. It's not goo.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Good.
Okay.
Is it geula?
Geula tenu.
Tenu. Ha gain.
Good.
Alecha.
Try again. Well, just read it again.
a, le, ah, ah,
Ha, ha.
ah,
That's easy, ha.
ha,
Right.
be'ev, rate.
No,
Ha,
look at it again. Look at it again.
be'ev, rate.
I
Has,
think it's rot, but oh
Oh,
my,
is it
I'm
rot?
now I'm
I-
crying about my eyes.
the way the Sim Shalom, either that or it's mine, it's an, okay, rot.
It's it's one line. It's not 2 dots.
Is it 2 dots?
No, it's a rot. It's one line.
Okay, and then, has, decha,
Good.
ufrosh, lecha.
Ufros, 1 second. It's on the left side. Ufros. You see? The problem is it has 10. I think somebody else had a problem too, because there's 2 dots, but the 1 dot is for the O.
So it's, oh, is it,
Ufros. Ufros.
ufros?
It's a sin because the dot is on the left side. The other dot is for the O vowel. Hebrew is easy, but it's not easy.
I got it. Lecha.
Good.
To kat silomecha mecha.
Good.
Ush lach orcha v'amitcha lira secha
Now read that word again.
lira shecha.
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah.
Sarecha yo secha v'cha
Just an easy H. No.
ha
Ha. 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 Ha.
ha ha v'tach name
Good.
v'esa
Yes.
tova
Good.
mil fanecha hazek et yeday Mickey name eretz
Good.
hod shenu
Good.
v'chan hiling
Good.
aling Eloheinu Yisu ach
What was that? I did. I'm sorry. I blanked out. What was the last word?
Shu Vishua
Yeshua. Good.
Teret
Good.
Nitzat home
Perfect.
to eight
No, it's a line again. No dots. It's a line.
Ring Vinata Shalom Baaretz Vishim Chat
Where's the dot?
Sim Hat
Good.
Olam Le Yosh Veha
Good.
Vinomar Amen.
Good.
Hey. It's a confusing on the Sim Shalom. Faye, do you have the Sim Shalom or the Lev Shalom?
I got Sim Shalom.
The same one you have.
It's very hard for me between the 2 dots in the line. I'm having whether it be the glasses or.
I said that's one of the problems with the vowels. Not only don't look so much different, but they are little.
They're very little. Yeah, it's all small. Yeah.
But part of it is, as you become more familiar with the prayers in particular, not just reading stum, just picking up a book and reading Hebrew. But with the prayers, you have it in your memory what it's supposed to sound like. So you have to read it, but if you read Shalom, you know what it sounds like. You don't have to. You can look at it, but you also know Eloheinu. You don't have to even really sound it out so much because you know the word. So it will get easier. Not only just the practicing, so you see what it looks like, but the more familiar you are with the prayers, the easier it is to read them. And that's why this one, some of the prayers we read more often. Elena, we read, at every prayer service, we read Elena. This one, we only read once a week. So, and some people read in English, so we don't hear it in Hebrew. But yes, but you were doing great, Arlene. It wasn't perfect, but it was great.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes, Faye.
I was when you read this and then you move on, but we're studying this. And I have a question on the notation of the vowels. The third line, ufros aleha. So the dot on the R, I know is O, but why is there not a vav like in shlomecha, where there's after the lamed, there's a vav?
There's a dot. Okay. Sometimes it has in Shalom, there's a vav line with a dot on top. In some words, it's only the dot.
Right.
Exactly.
Is there a reason?
I don't know if it's grammar. Or just the way Hebrew is written. I don't know the answer to that.
Because
you're right, and it would be a lot easier if they always had the vav, to be honest. So it would always look the same, but I don't know why.
And
I can ask my husband, he might know, but I don't know why.
Okay, for nomar, it's the same thing. There's the dot over the
exactly. But the thing is, there's nothing else it could be. Like when you see shlomecha, that one was a little tricky because there are dots on both sides of the shin. But the one on the left side can only be to make it a sin. So the one on the right has to be an O. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it has to be, because the one on the left side could be nothing else except for making it into a sin. So the one on the right has to be an O now. When you read Nomar, it has a dot on top. The only thing it could be, there's only reason to have that dot is for the O vowel. So yes, why it doesn't have the vav, I don't know, but that's the only way it could be read. Yeah, it's the only way it could be read. Why, I don't know. More important, I don't know why mitzvot has the V and the O sound. It has the consonant and the vowel, but I'm not sure about that either. So we can only do what we can do. Because in mitzvot, there's I don't know why. Anyway.
Right, there's
any other questions?
Yes.
Judi, your question?
Yeah. So, well, Avinu Sheba Shemayim, it's in the Sim Shalom, it just has the transliteration pronunciation, but it doesn't give you the English.
That's correct.
Words.
Because I guess it's a feeling. They want you to know that that you don't even have to translate it. That you're talking about our God in heaven. You in the same way as they don't translate. There are a few Adonai now. They will put it in Hebrew instead of in the English letters. They want you to have the feeling of Avinu Sheba Shemayim is something, not just our Father in heaven.
Like Avinu Malkeinu.
So they don't, you're right, they don't translate it. And I think another part of why they might not translate it is because a lot of places, even if they read the English, they'll say Avinu Sheba Shemayim and then go into the English. Yeah. So if you're reading the English, you're going to read it Avinu Sheba Shemayim and then go into the English. So I think that's another reason why it's not translated and written in transliteration instead of translation.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? Yeah.
So there's a lot of words I think I've gotten.
Yeah, there are a lot of words. But there are words that you know. Reshit is first, like Breshit in the beginning. Reshit is first. Yisrael, we know.
Yeah.
There are some other eretz. When it's haaretz, do you know what it means when it says haaretz? Anybody? It's the land. What is the land?
Israel.
Thank you.
Yeah, the land of Israel.
So if it says, but even if it just says haaretz, you know it's the land of Israel. It doesn't have to say Israel. The land is always Israel. It's like the city is Manhattan.
No. It's not.
You could go
Where you
into
live?
town, you could go, but the city is Manhattan. So anyway, regardless of my
I'm a Queens
bias,
girl, no.
and regardless of my bias, Haaretz is always the land of Israel.
Right.
Okay.
No, that's different.
And Kochenu, what's the root from Kochenu?
That I don't understand.
Kodesh.
Yes,
Kodesh.
exactly.
Oh, the-
Kadosh.
Oh,
All of that. And the new ending is first person plural. So you know, you
Why
have a
don't-
sense of the word, even if you don't know exact translations of everything. Anything that has those three letters in it is related to.
Why doesn't it say
It's related.
Kodesh then? Then
Yes,
doesn't
Aaron
it just
Kodesh.
Aaron Kodesh, why doesn't it just say
Same
Kodesh?
thing.
Kodesh
Holy
Shenu.
Ark. Okay, so anything that's those kinds of things. Hopefully, eventually you pick up, even if you don't know. And I don't know even certainly all the translation of word by word, but you get the feeling by knowing some of the key words. Okay. Okay. And even in the last line, Ba'aretz v'simchat olam, simchat, celebration, happiness, all that of the world, lasting. We also olam can be forever or world, depending on the context.
Olam.
Olam, yeah. Often is forever. Okay. Any other questions on this one? I'd like to get to one more prayer at least. Anybody have a request, or I'll find one? Any requests? Okay, if there's no requests, then I am going to go to Aleinu. And I will
the
find
other
it.
thing I find real hard too, I'd love to do that a few
Yes.
times, a few different weeks, is the ashrei. I try
Ashrei?
and keep up. They seem to say that fast, and I try and keep up with them, and I can
Yeah.
never keep up with it.
Yeah, the ashrei, the ashrei is tricky
Hard.
because depending on who the leader is, if the leader reads very slowly, then the people will sometimes read slower. If the reader is fast, we read fast, and it's together. And we could do the ashrei because we're right near the ashrei. If you haven't left, you're when you were on the prayer for the state of Israel. If you go to a couple pages more, you're going to hit ashrei. In the Lev Shalem, it's on page 181. And the Sim Shalom, it should be very nearby there. Let's see where it is. Yes, it is. It's page 420 in the Sim Shalom. Does everybody have it? Okay.
Elena or
What,
The ashrei, the ashrei.
Ashrei, do you have it,
Yeah.
Judy?
what page
Yeah,
is
yeah,
it?
yeah.
In
What
the
page?
Sim Shalom, it's on page 420. You should be nearby if you haven't closed your book.
420?
420. It's somewhere
No.
else in the book also,
No.
but this is
This book, what is it? What is
wait.
it? in?
Yeah, 420.
No, no.
Oh, you have the Slim Shalom. I'll tell you what it is. 1 minute. It should be very close to where you were. It's on page 151. And this one, in the Shabbos and weekday one. It's on 151. Right before we put the Torah back.
Mhm.
So it's
Yeah,
151 in the
Yeah.
Slim Shalom and 181 in the Lev Shalem. Okay. Now the tricky part is Faye. I think you were the one that asked about this, or was it
I
Judy?
think it was Judy. Judy Frank.
Judy. The question is, do you want to be able to lead, or do you want to be able to respond?
Just follow. Just follow.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So first,
I just want to be able to follow, and I can't.
All right.
They
So
just
that's that's why I asked the question, because
they do it too fast.
so we're going to concentrate on the line that the congregation says rather than the line that the person is leading.
Okay.
That's why I asked the question.
Yeah.
Because,
Okay.
yes,
I got it.
I will read the one that the leader says, but I don't want to. I'm not going to concentrate on that line if that's not what you care about at this moment in time. So I am going to read a few. We're not going to try to do this whole. This is a lot. I'm going to read a little bit, and then when we do it, when we have our volunteers, I'm going to continue to read the leader's part. So you just hear it, and then you do the congregation part. Ashrei Yoshvei Vetecha Od Yahalalucha Sela. Ashrei Ha'am Shekachalo. Ashrei Ha'am She'Adonai Elohav. Tilat Adonai. Tilat Adonai. Adonai. Aramimcha. It's hard for me too, because I don't usually do the leader part.
Judy,
Yes.
Is it not Hila David? That's what's in my book.
I did say it. I might have said it less softer. I did say Tehillah David. That's the line after the first two lines. Yes.
Right.
Tehillah David. Yes. Aramimcha Elohai Hamelech Va'avarcha Shimcha La'olam Va'ed. B'chol Yom Avarchecha Va'ahalala Shimcha La'olam Va'ed. Gadol Adonai Umhulal Ma'od V'ligdulato Ein Cheker. Dor L'dor Yeshabach Ma'asecha V'gvurotecha Yagidu. Okay. Okay, so I start. Ashrei Yoshvei Vetecha Od Yahalucha Sela. Who's volunteering for the next line? Judy Carlin, and then Judy Frank after.
We'll see. Ashrei ha'em shechachalo, Ashrei ha'am she'Adonai Elo, she'Adonai Elohav.
Good. Tehillah David, Aromet Mimcha Elohai HaMelech, Vavarcha Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed. Volunteer Judy Frank.
Okay, I have to preface this by saying I can't even sing it so much because
you can read it. I find it easier sometimes to sing. Singing or reading is acceptable.
Okay, but call Yom Avracha V'Halula Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed.
Good. It's an important prayer to learn because we do it a lot. But yes, as you're stumbling, and I was stumbling also, the words are not so easy to read. So you should know, as Arlene, that I was stumbling a little too when I was reading. So yes. Gadol Adonai Mulal Ma'od V'ligdulato Ein Cheker. Volunteer for Dor. Faye.
Dor Yeshabach Ma'asecha Ugvurot. Oh, there it is again. Ugvurotecha Yagidu.
Good. Adar Kavod Hodecha V'divrei Niflotecha Asicha. Arlene. Ve'ezuz.
What is it?
It's not a word you ever have seen before or since, I'm sure. Ve'ezuz.
Ve'ezuz. Nor Otecha Yo Meru.
Wait, what was the last word?
O Meru.
It's yo. Remember, it starts, so you do
yo.
have the consonant sound.
Okay, it's yo.
Right.
Yo Meru.
Good.
Ugdula. Safrena.
Exactly. Zecher Rav Tuvcha Yabiu Betzitchatcha Yeranenu.
So what's,
Volunteer.
what
What?
is,
You have a question, Arlene, first?
yeah, what is the Zuz?
The Azuz, what does it mean? That's a good question. Let's see if I can figure it out.
Be'ezuz. I don't know.
I
Joy.
know what Zug is, but I'm not sure what Zuz is. Let's see. Or his generation.
I speak to you.
Adonai. It's merciful and compassionate. Now I got lost. I'm
Okay.
gonna have to figure it out. I can't think of it right offhand.
Right. Okay.
I
Could
should
it,
know
could
it.
it, Judy, could it be the one, well, in my book, I've got the translation, a
Oh, it's the
translation.
one right after before Zecher, so that I could remember that one.
Yes, is it, some may speak of you only in awe, but I speak of you with vast joy? Because the word Yomeru,
Yeah, but it doesn't.
no,
Yeah, I get.
Azuz no Rotep.
It could be. It could be. I'll have to look and see
means
what
the
the
word-
words are. But yeah, because Devin, but that you have speaking in there for sure. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Absolutely.
that's
But
the one.
what exactly Azuz means, I'm not exactly sure, to be honest.
Okay, don't worry.
No, Ra is awe. So also we know that.
Oh,
So
no, that's awe.
yeah, right.
Azuz no Rotep.
Your awesomeness is in Ratecha. Okay.
But I speak.
All right. Now where are we?
Zeher.
Yeah.
Zeher.
Okay. Yes.
Zeher.
Yeah.
Rav.
Sure.
Rav, Tuvcha, Yavi, O,
Yes. Read it
Yeah.
together, though. Read the word together.
Yavi,
V.
Yavi,
There's the dot in it.
Ravi, you.
Wait. I'm a Zecher Rav Tuvcha Yabiu. Where are you adding letters in?
Yaviu. All right. Vizid kat cha Yeranenu.
Okay, this is one of the ones that it would be easier if you had the Lev Shalem, because you would know that it's Vitid Ka Techa. It's the Shva is pronounced. Okay, because I can see that it's bold. So
Okay.
I don't know what happened to my camera. It's weird. Anyway, yeah. Okay. Now where are we here? I've got now. I'm not.
I think I took your line by mistake.
Yeah. See, the hardest ones are something happened. I have to clean my camera. You don't need to see me, but I'm looking up and then see.
It's blurry, yeah.
No, not your fault. I got distracted by my camera. Yeah. So let's see where we're gonna. I lead. That's the leader. 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 Okay. Are we at Hanun? Did we get to that one?
That's where we.
Hanun Adonai Erech Apayim Udo Chesed. Somebody else read that line. Hanun.
Chanun v'rachu Adonai erech apayim v'gadol chesed.
Good. Tov Adonai lakol v'rachamav al kol ma'asecha. Next person that wants to volunteer for Yaducha.
Yaducha, Adonai kol ma'asecha, v'chasidecha, Yavurachum.
No.
Huta. No, Yavura.
Sound it out by syllable, then put it together.
Yavura.
Yevarucha. Okay, it's not easy. Yevarucha.
Yavarucha. Okay.
Okay, you got it? Okay.
Puha.
Oh, my leg. Kavod malchutecha yomeru ugvuratecha yadaberu. Next line, Lehodia, volunteer.
Lehodia, leave, ne,
Good.
Adam, Vurotav, Vod, Hadar, Malchut.
Perfect. 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 Malchutecha, Malchut, Kol Olamim, Umemshaltecha, Bechol Dor, Vador.
So Meik, Adonai, L'chol, Hanoflim, L'zoche, L'chol, Hakav, Habib. I don't know what this one is.
Okay.
Hakafu,
Theme.
Hakafu theme.
Yes.
Hakafu theme.
Cave, the whole Hakufufim.
Theme.
A hard word to say. I don't know why. Okay, it's let's see. I don't know. Of course, then down. Not at all. Then down. Certainly, it makes sense, but that's what it is. Okay. Eine kol elecha yasaberu, v'ata noten lahem et ochlam beito.
Votecha et yadecha.
Remember 1 minute before you do it. And the last letter of the first word, the only time you put the put the vowel before the consonant.
What?
Voteach.
Oh,
Okay, that's the only time you put the consonant before the vowel before the consonant.
okay.
Voteach.
Voteach et yadecha umashpia l'chol ha-ratzon.
Okay, and it's lachol. Your book should say that it's lachol, not lachal. Okay, that's one of the places it's almost
There it is.
always the O sound when you talk about all.
It
That
doesn't.
word is all. Okay. Open your hand. You satisfying with contentment all that lives. Kai is living. Lachol kai. Okay, all that lives. Poteach is open. Et yadecha. You know what yadecha is?
Yeah.
Thank
Oh.
you. That's right. Hand. We talk when we do the blessing for washing the hands. It's on the tilat yadayim. Because and the ayim ending, just as a point of information, is when it's a pair. Your eyes, your ears, your hands are all a pair. So it has the ayim ending. Yadayim, einayim, oznayim is ears. Okay. Tzaddik Adonai b'chol derachav, v'chasid b'chol ma'asav.
Korov Adonai L'kol Korov L'kol
Not
Asher
kol. It's a ch sound. There's a little bit of a ch sound. Okay. No dot.
L'chol Asher Yikra Uhu Be'emet.
Good. Great. Ritzon Yere'av Ya'aseh V'et Shavatam Yishma V'yoshi Aim. Somebody else.
Shomer Adonai et kol hohavon hohavav the eight call
Kol.
Harosh.
Whatever book you have, that is designated kol. It either it has a line and a dot, I think.
Kol. Yeah.
Cool.
Harash Sha'im Yashami.
No, it's Yashmid.
Yashmid.
Sound. It ends a syllable, doesn't begin it. It's Yashmid.
Yashmid.
In my book, I could tell. Okay, Yashmid. Okay.
In your book, it's bold. You said in your book, it's bold. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right.
No, it's not bold. Yashmid is not bold. When it's not bold, it's no sound. It ends a syllable. Yashmid. When it's bold as in, right above it, the et, because we know that when it's the first letter of, when it's under the first letter of a word, it always is sounded. Because it can only begin a syllable if it's the first letter, right? It can't end the syllable if it's the first letter. So it's ve et. But it's shav atam. Under the vav, it's little. Because it's ending the vowel that started with the shin. Okay. But then again, when it's Vidyoshiaim, it's got the bold ones because it has to start a syllable if it's the first letter of a word. That you don't have to question. I mean, it's written differently in my book, but you don't question it because always when it's the first letter of the word, it has to be starting syllable, right? Okay. All right, we're almost finished. I just want to finish this. Tilat Adonai Daber Pi V'Yavarech Kol Basar Shem Kodsho Le'olam Va'ed. Somebody wants to finish it off here. Judi.
V'nachnu Nevareh Yad Ma'ata Biad Olam. Hallelujah.
Good. Okay, that's the end. So we're going to do this again, Ashe, next week.
I hope so.
I'm making notes. I'm doing that where I underline Ashe, and I'm going to get a picture of the vowels and any other prayer in particular that anybody wants to do.
I'd like to do the state of Israel again, sometime.
Okay.
How about
Okay,
the Kaddish?
Israel.
Did we do
Any particular one?
I don't know. Which is the prayer that has hone, hone, hone in it around 10 times? That one I never get right at synagogue. Is that's not the Ahavta, it's one of the Kaddishes, right? It has hone in it.
Yes, it's the Kaddish. Yes. Okay, we can do all the Kaddishes. We'll do all of them just because a lot of it is the same. So we'll be repeating a lot of it and seeing the differences. Okay, Kaddishes. Okay, I think that might keep us.
Can we go over the Haftarah real quick? I mean, I know everybody has it memorized, but I don't.
No, we don't. And it's a good, it's a prayer that you know well. It's even more important to read it because then you know what it looks like when you see it somewhere else. Okay, I think that's enough for next week. We have the Kaddishes, the prayer for Israel, Ashrei, and Ba'ahavta. If we get to it all, great. If we don't, we have another week to do it.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Sounds good. This was very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you. Thank you, somebody, for asking. Don't be afraid. That's we're all friends here. If you don't try, you don't know. And also, you can go back and listen to the recordings if you want, or find it. So if you find it anywhere, listen. But you all have friends that know Hebrew. I guarantee you that know how to read.
Thank you.
And you can always ask them. I'm sure they'd be thrilled. A spouse, a child, a parent, whatever. I'm sure they would be thrilled.
Judi, you're my friend. That's it. Judi, you're
I'm good. You can ask me anytime.
Now you've got 3 Judys on here that are your friends.
3 out of 5. Boy, I'll tell you, we really are taking over here. All right.
You know what?
Anyway, I want to watch your time, but thank you very much.
Can I say something
to everybody?
To Faye?
Yes, Judi, I was gonna say, did we meet each other yesterday?
Yes, we did. And I told you looked familiar.
You did say that. And when I saw you come on this morning, I thought to myself, that's where I know her from.
So where did you meet? Where did you meet?
We at a mutual friend's 80th birthday luncheon.
Oh, isn't that funny? So
very nice.
Wow.
It was a really big splash too.
It really was. And Judi came up to me and said, "Where do I know you from?"
And then when I came on, you said, "That's where."
That's where.
And it was so funny.
Where was the luncheon, Faye? Where was it? What city?
It was in
Chicago. We live in Chicago.
It was in the suburbs. It was in Riverwoods.
Right.
It was at a country club.
How cool.
Yeah, very nice. It's very funny.
And this woman did it really big. She's got 1 million friends, and everybody gave donations to, I don't know if you're familiar with Camp Young Judea, but it's one of the Hadassah
It's a
sponsored
Zionist,
camps.
it's a
It's a
Zionist
Zionist
camp.
camp.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
everybody
Thank you.
knows that is her love, Camp Young Judea. So
Very nice.
it was
Very nice,
beautiful.
lovely,
It was beautiful.
lovely,
lunch.
lovely, lovely.
It
Yeah,
was.
well,
Good for you.
The Simcha's
Nice.
always nice.
See, we
we were both
reach
at the same
everywhere.
luncheon.
We
Wow,
reach everywhere.
whole world. This is
Yes,
a
it is.
Small
It is.
world.
Yeah.
Very
It's
funny.
so funny.
It's a small world and it's a smaller Jewish world.
Right,
Right.
right. Okay.
Right.
Thank
Anyway,
you.
Shabbat,
Okay,
great
thank you.
for you
Shabbat
both, and
shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Bye.
Thank you.
You.
Have a good week, everyone.
Yep.
You too.